Hey everybody, so welcome back to Manda Behind the Mat. We did one of the most amazing finale episode in the whole entire world. So I have a special guest with me today. Introduce yourself.
Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Lo. You can follow me on Twitter at Marcellus Durden. I'm a representative of the movies Matrix and the Suit Up Geek podcast. I also host Down the Rabbit Hole, which is the official Movies Matrix podcast. I'm really excited to be here. Thank you for having me, Bob.
No problem, man. So what did you think about the episode yesterday?
Oh man, as a fan, as you can see from my shirt, from my stuff behind me, I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I loved every second. I thought it was an incredible episode and truly a historical moment for film and TV for to do what they did with that show and that finale. It's never been done before, and I'm just very grateful to have seen it. Thank you, Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, and Peyton Reed for directing that episode. I love The Mandalorian so far. I can't wait to see more.
Like I totally the whole season and season one, I totally enjoyed it a lot. I really found myself invested in the show and really just felt like everything around me was just very calm and the fans were very appreciative about the show. There wasn't no negativity, there wasn't no there wasn't no no tactic, anything like that, but just pure fun and pure acting. And then we have a little guy to Baby Yoda. He made this show worthwhile for everybody. This show was pure glory and just like everything about it I totally enjoyed and you know just that ending when Mando picked up the baby and when he picked up the baby and he took out the match, I was literally sitting there like, I please, I can't. I'm trying here. You're making me try here. That whole scene with the music, I said, this is beautiful. Like you're having a dynamic between father and son, and we haven't seen it in Star Wars before with um with Luke and you know and his parent. We never really found out about his parent, and Anakin, we never found out about him or any of his people. So would nice to see a very heartwarming relationship between the baby and Mandalorian.
I agree. I love the father-son dynamic, and you're right. It's something that wasn't explored in Star Wars before. I mean, at the end of Return of the Jedi, Luke and Vader had a nice moment, but the moment that Din and Grogu shared was definitely stronger because we watched them bond. We grew with Grogu and grew to love him just as much as Din Djarin did. So you're right, man. It was truly a touching, beautiful moment, and I was a little bit choked up. Not gonna lie, it was a very, very nice moment.
No, like I was sitting there like I did that on a computer last week and you know I was sitting here like you must be for real. Like this episode, like that the whole thing, but that like pure emotion, and it took you from the moment that hit you where it hurts, and you know and you know I was emotional the whole time through, especially the moment when the baby went with Luke. I said, don't go with Luke, David Mando. Don't leave. We don't want you to leave yet. We want you to David Mando.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think it's a good ending for him. I wouldn't want them to drag this out and just keep on doing the same thing, like him and Mando just running away, running away, running away. So I think if this is the last time we see Grogu, I think it's a good ending for him. By the way, Bob, it looks like Amanda's here. How you doing, Amanda? She's in the
Hello.
comments.
Yeah, but Otto with Otto what interesting is. Disney, a lot of fans, especially me. I'm a huge Baby Yoda fan. With the T in the background, I have some Baby Yoda stuff. I have a T-shirt on of Baby Yoda. So I'm a huge fan of Baby Yoda. I in November I did like this whole big Baby Yoda con. It was a fan event where I gathered with a group of people, the Star Wars fans, and I made a virtual event, a fan event dedicated to the baby. And that spreading positivity during the traffic year, and everybody enjoyed it. And I didn't get a lawsuit, no nothing. So that if this baby leaves, it will be like it will be like trusting a baby's heart, and also we want to see more of the baby. Well, the thing that we have yet to explore with the baby is that who rescued him from the Jedi Temple when Anakin was killing all the kids, and also is this baby evil because in the episode when he got kidnapped, the baby was familiar with the dark saber. So is it possible that the baby is evil? Also, um, or Mando didn't give him the ball, the shiny ball, before he left. So we have a lot of unanswered questions. So leaving that arc in the background and not addressing those things, and then leave a lot of people with a shallow mouth. So so right now, what they need to do is if Baby Yoda aka Walter not gonna come back in Mandalorian season 3, at least put him in a Ahsoka, or at least put him in a miniseries like the mini show on Disney Plus. But don't take them out all the way because the fans will start to have a rampage, and it will get ugly for a lot of people.
I can see that. I can see that. And to be fair, even though I think this is a good ending for him, I wouldn't mind seeing Grogu appear in Kenobi, or even if he had like a cameo in a feature film, because we don't really know what these upcoming films are going to be about, minus Rogue Squadron. So I think that'll be exciting. Like, what if he appears in Taika Waititi's films? There's a lot of possibilities of like where we can go with Grogu's character. But in my opinion, I just feel like if they bring him back later, that's great. But if they don't, I think it's a nice ending for him. He had a good 2 seasons for us to enjoy his cuteness and his adorable face. And if we see him again in other series or his own series, that would be fantastic.
Dominante low-tier quantity a low series that would lead to Ben Solo series. Did he teach him? So that right there, that's not a good idea because no, that's not a good idea because we all know that Luke that Kylo Ren killed all the burned down the buildings with the kids in it. So like I would love to see a Luke Skywalker show, but who will play him? That's the thing. Like everybody keeps thinking that what's his name? The one from Bucky and with the shoulder is gonna play him, but like he probably busy doing a billion things and stuff like that. Though I don't know if that will work. I would love to see a Luke show, but we already know a lot about Luke already. So I think it will be a little bit, like the same. I would love, to be honest with you, in my opinion, I would love to see a Fart Lady spin-off. But knowing about the Fart Lady and the husband, like, I would love to see, yeah, like, I would love to see that, and also, I would love to see a spin-off series of Star Wars Rebels as well, because we need another Star Wars Rebels, and I would love to see also maybe picking up the pieces of the original trilogy, and maybe if they do a loot series, maybe pit maybe making it up involving him training the baby and maybe him having written about who his father is and him turning evil. I would love to see all that, but making a look period like they like Kenobi where we're gonna talk about his past. We already know about Luke and everything we already know a lot about him already.
Yeah, a lot of great points. I don't know if I would want a series centered on Ben Solo or Luke, but I have a fun idea. I think you can marry those two ideas. What if it was like a Jedi Academy series where we see Luke training the younglings and Grogu and Ben, but there's no direct focus on who's the main character of the story. I think it'd just be interesting to see a Jedi Academy come to life. And if it's not Luke, I would love to see a proper Jedi Academy series, maybe in the older days of like the High Republic or the Old Republic. That would be interesting. And on your idea for Rebels, we 100% need to know, where is Ezra. We need to know. I want to know. I want to see Sabine Wren. She's one of my favorite characters. I would love to see her live action. I don't know if she'll appear in Ahsoka or not, but we definitely need some closure with Rebels. And if we get live action versions of those characters like Ezra, Sabine, even if we got a flashback of Karen Jarrus, I think that would be amazing. I love the Ghost Crew. You're right, man. That would be awesome.
Yeah, because I've been watching Rebel as well. I'm in the last season of Rebel, and I've been really liking it. And also I'm trying to get into more Star Wars lore. And so I've been a fan of Star Wars for a long time. I've seen all the movies. I've seen the Mandalorian. And I've seen the horrible Christmas special that they did. I saw the Lado special. I even got to interact with Mark Hamill on Twitter. He liked some of my movie reviews and some of my tweets. And now I'm trying to get him on my YouTube channel and trying to tell him I'm disabled and trying to get him on my YouTube channel. And right now I'm in the process of getting the head animator of Mandalorian on my YouTube channel. He followed me on Twitter. I spoke to him like a few days ago. He said, "Oh, Bob, DM me." I DM'd him. And he said, "Listen, put some detail about your YouTube channel for me, and I'm gonna um see if I can approve it for Looted Film, and I'm gonna get back to you after the New Year." And
Wow.
I'm really praying that this man to come on, so he can answer some of the questions that all of us are really wondering about involving the Mandalorian. Maybe he can set me up with an interview with Don Favreau.
That is awesome, Bob. I'm rooting for you, man. If you can get the head animator of Mando on your channel, that'd be so good for you and such an awesome moment for us to get some insight on the series. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, because with my YouTube channel with Star Wars and with anything else, my pattern in movies, and that watching movies and that talking to people about different movies and different type of entertainment and watching Star Wars had really helped me as a person and tell me that to always believe in myself, and that's why the Mandalorian is a big support for me because I love the show, and every week I sit down, I watch it, I do Mando behind the match, and then after that I talked about it with people, and then I review it on Sunday, on my Twitter, and then I wait until next Friday. So this being the last episode, what do I do now? Like after I watch Rebels, where do I go from there? Where do I go from there? I'm reading a Sota book. I've seen every movie. I did for the lat for I did order myself um two of the movie from Ewok, the original Ewok movie. That the last thing I want to watch to complete my Time Water um movie trilogy. And where do I go from there? Where do I go from there in order to with the Star Wars lore? Because I'm trying to get into more Star Wars.
I mean, there's nowhere else to go for you other than the books, man. But that's how I felt when Clone Wars ended. When they showed the final season of Clone Wars, and we were waiting for it every week, and we were doing it on the Suit Up podcast, like every week we were reacting to the episodes, and then it ended, and it was such a sad moment for me and my co-host. I feel you, man. It's rough, but we have a lot coming in store. And yeah, if you want to stick with Star Wars, man, the books are always there. I mean, in January, they're releasing a book about the High Republic. Me and my co-host from Suit Up Geeks, we're gonna check it out, and we'll probably do some chapter or book reviews on it. So keep an eye out for that. But yeah, man, there's nowhere else to go but there.
Yeah, like to be honest with you, that's why with my YouTube I try to get more people into Star Wars. I tell listen, I want to have you on my YouTube channel. I want to sit down with that person and talk to them about Star Wars for 1 hour straight. I want to tell them, listen, you come on my YouTube channel, you give me 1 hour of your time. Let me educate you on Star Wars and let me tell you how Star Wars impacted my life and how Star Wars can impact your life.
I agree. I agree. So with that being said, like what's your favorite film, like overall?
In Star Wars,
Yeah, what's your favorite Star Wars film?
in like my favorite Star Wars film in general, it gotta be the fourth movie. The very fourth movie when we met Han, Luke, Leia. That movie for me will always be my favorite. My least favorite Star Wars movie is The Last Jedi. That movie was the hot Peter garbage. I was silly. I watched that in 4D where the cheat more did that did movie that anybody's and he needs to move it to edge. The movie taking too long, it dragging, and then and with that whole Luke dying situation, I said, "Did how you gonna do Luke? You're gonna kill him right away? You're not gonna end his chapter in a good way. You're just gonna kill him." So the Last Jedi and Rogue One are my top two least favorite Star Wars movies, and also including the holiday special as well. That's another one I don't like.
I was gonna say I love The Last Jedi, but that's awesome, man. Empire is my favorite. I really enjoyed Empire Strikes Back. I really enjoyed the quality of, like, it just everything we loved about A New Hope was taken to another level in Empire Strikes Back, and we really felt the stakes knowing that the end of the film, the Empire wins. And I think that was such an interesting thing to do at that time in the 70s or early 80s when, most of the time, the good guys are going to win. But that was the first time, like, at least in my opinion, when I grew up watching these films, like, that was my first time really seeing the bad guys win. And it's such a emotional moment, especially knowing Darth Vader is Luke's father. Like, that was such a mind-bending twist for that time. And it's something that I appreciate. That duel between Luke and Vader in the carbonite chamber, whatever it was, such an iconic fight scene. And also training with Yoda on Dagobah. Wonderful. Like, I'm a big fan of, like, Karate Kid, and, like, I like Batman Begins for this reason. I love the sensei, mentor, teacher, student teacher relationship is when it's done well is really beautiful. You can even take it back to, like, Rocky and Mickey in Rocky Balboa's movies. It's always nice to see that bond of an older character showing guidance and leadership for a young person finding their way in their world or their universe. So seeing Yoda do that on Dagobah, even seeing Obi-Wan do that in A New Hope in a way, I love those kind of stories. So that's another reason why I would like a Jedi Academy series. So yeah, and that's actually why I also love The Last Jedi, because of that moment Luke has with Yoda. It really touched my heart. There's a lot of good moments in The Last Jedi that spoke to me as a fan, but I get it for the people that don't like it. But personally, I enjoyed it.
Like to be honest with you here, like the part, I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna sit here and and complain and tell you, listen, I don't like it, and and then block you on social media and do all the stuff. I'm not that type of person. Like I was just talking to Amanda on social media. She mentioned that all the fans are like upset due to a lot of stuff involving the episode yesterday. I told her, yeah, the fans are toxic. They have they have death threats. They do a lot of trading traps, and during the time also, during the ride the time also had somebody literally splat out on Twitter, told me stupid because I support the Disney Star Wars trilogy, and like the fans on it's like the mid bag. You don't know what to expect.
Yeah. No, and that's like the worst thing about it because Star Wars is so big, it means so much to so many people, but it really brings us together and it should be fun, but it's sad when like toxic people take the fun out of it. That's probably my least favorite thing about being a Star Wars fan, but I just do my best to block out the negativity. I talk to great people like yourself and my co-hosts on Movies Matrix and Suit Up Geeks. Like, as long as like we keep it positive and just remember, this is supposed to be fun. This is like literally George Lucas wrote this story for children to enjoy. There's no reason for us to fight about it on the internet with people we don't even know. So I stay away from all that drama. That's probably my least favorite things about being a Star Wars fan.
Yeah, like all people do is complain about it, like, oh you can't have fun with it, like like who say you can't have fun with, who say that you have to take the movie like too serious, like you nitpick. Just
Yeah.
enjoy the movie for what it is. Enjoy the movie. If you don't like it, you don't like it. If you liked it, I'm happy for you. But don't go on social media and start rampaging about it.
I have a question for you, Bob. How did you feel? Like, do you feel any type of way if someone posts a spoiler on the internet before other people get a chance to see it? Because a lot of people posted Luke Skywalker yesterday, and a lot of people were upset on the internet about people spoiling it. How do you feel about that?
Let me tell you my opinion. Like I'm subscribed to a lot of Star Wars channels, and those people, like, I did feel like they need to watch out, because to be honest with you, um they do have like a pit to blow it out and don't reveal the character. But like, you know, everybody that died it. But like, that's why on Friday I try to stay off of social media and not go on it due to having a break and stuff like that. But I did feel like, why you want to spoil a character? Let people enjoy the show
Yeah.
without people spoiling it.
Yeah, and I think both sides have a point because the people that spoil say, "Oh, don't go on the internet," which is true. Yeah, like, but I also feel like if you care enough about the spoiler, I just feel like you would take the initiative to see it as quickly as possible. So I see both sides, but I feel like the people that spoil it should just kind of give it some time to breathe. That's my opinion. But the internet is something that you can't control people. You can't tell people what to say or do. People are gonna do what they're gonna do, whether it's good or bad, and that's unfortunate. But I think the wise people that really care about this, if I was someone that couldn't watch the episode immediately, I would stay away from social media. I would block the Mandalorian word, mute it, whatever you want to do. That's what I would do. But it's unfortunate for the people that got spoiled without any sort of warning or any inkling of knowing. Like, maybe they just forgot that it was Friday and all of a sudden people are spoiling the show and they didn't get a chance to see it, and that's unfortunate. So I wish people would wait a little bit, at least a few days.
I did feel like people. I did feel like people need to be more appreciative more pretty than and that spoiled the show. I think what need to happen is what need to happen is that in order for them to not spoil the show, they do have like they do it until Monday or Sunday night to talk about spoiler, not Friday, not
Yeah,
when people are working, they're busy, they're at school or college. Wait until Monday. Don't spoil the show.
I agree, man. I agree. That would be the best. And you know, the MCU did that really well, where they had the embargo, and for the most part, most people were pretty quiet. Like when Infinity War or Endgame came out, the Russo brothers wrote a letter like, "Please don't spoil the movie." And I think that needs to be said for Star Wars fans, because some of these Star Wars fans don't have a filter and they don't care. And I just think that's very insensitive to some people that, like you said, some people have work, some people have lives, and they don't have time to watch it right away. So I think you're right. There should definitely be at least a few days of an embargo of people not talking about the episode. So
And also at the same time, did bring me to another point. Next week, Wonder Woman coming out. So a lot of people are seeing it in different countries. There hasn't been any spoiler on the end credits or anything like that, but you know, you just wonder what people are gonna do. I already made a commitment. I said, listen, I'm staying off of social media all day Friday because it's gonna be overwhelming. I have three different stuff to watch. I have the new Thought Boy Lava Go movie to watch on Netflix. Then I have Mandalorian, that Spectre, and then I have Soul, and then I have Wonder Woman 1985. So it's gonna be very overwhelming, but very fun because I get to sit down and actually review them.
yeah, no, it's exciting. There's a lot of good stuff coming up. And personally, I'm really excited to watch Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. I haven't had a chance to see it yet. That was Chadwick Boseman's final film. But yeah, man, Wonder Woman's coming out next week, and there's something else coming out on Christmas. I can't recall, but yeah, it's exciting. There's a lot of good stuff to see, and hopefully people stay tight-lipped. And it's unfortunate when people just, I feel like a lot of people just don't think of others, when they talk about these films before anyone else sees them. So I'm looking forward to it. I think from what I hear, 1984 is supposed to be pretty good.
Yeah, no, but I just feel like Star Wars fan they just need to wait until people see the show before talking about it.
100%. Oh, that's what it was. It was Soul. I totally forgot. Soul's coming out on Christmas too. So this is going to be a fun weekend for movies. It's going to be really great to be a movie fan.
And what do you think gonna happen in that Mandalorian special? Do you think we're gonna get a trailer this week? Like a trailer, like a sneak peek of what we can expect, or do you think they're just gonna say, hey, listen, here, here without further notice, we're just gonna drop it and you watch it for yourself.
I don't think we're going to get any footage of that sort until next year. That's special. Are you talking about the behind the scenes, the gallery?
Yeah, are you think we're gonna get like the trailer for it, or they're gonna drop it on Friday and tell people that that like watch it and you see what's gonna happen.
I think they'll just drop it, and I think it'll just stay behind the scenes, because I remember watching the gallery for the first season of Mandalorian, and it was just behind the scenes, interviewing the directors and like showing us the magic of how they brought certain scenes to life, which is amazing. It's really really cool what they did with the first season with the big video screen of showing of it, making it look like another planet, but you're on a sound stage, and it's incredible how they can do that now. How far they've come with the technology to have an HD screen look so real, makes you look like you're somewhere else. So I don't think we're gonna get any special footage or anything, but for as a filmmaker, or an aspiring filmmaker, I should say, I love going behind the camera and seeing how these things work. So I'm excited to see that one too. I forgot that was coming.
Yeah, no, but I think we're gonna get some insider on the Boba Fett show. They're gonna confirm that it's not the Mandalorian season 3, that it's its own entity, and they're also gonna reveal if Ahsoka it already filmed already, or they're in a process of getting ready to film, and also about the baby. Was the baby computer generated this time around, or was the baby a puppet?
I think for the most part he was practical. I don't remember. I don't recall seeing any type of CG on him, and I think the puppet work they did with him is incredible. I'm not sure if they're filming Ahsoka just yet, but I can't wait for that. I actually wanted to ask you, Bob, like out of all the shows they announced that's coming, like Visions, The Acolyte, Rangers of the New Republic, Rogue Squadron, what are you most excited to see in the future for Star Wars?
I'm really excited to see Ahsoka, and I'm really excited to see Visions, and I'm really excited to see the villain show as well.
Wait, which show is that?
The one when the also the one that they're gonna have all the shifts all
Oh,
the
The
way.
Acolyte. Yeah, that
Yeah,
one looked good.
I'm excited for that. I'm really excited for the Bad Batch.
Yeah, yeah. And for me, I can't wait for Lando. I think that'll be fun. I wasn't the biggest Solo fan, but I really liked Donald Glover as Lando, and I think it'll be fun showing his adventures. I'm not sure if it's going to be a prequel or if it's going to be set after Solo, but it'd be nice to see. I can't remember the robot's name, but I really liked his robot, and yeah, I'm excited for Lando too. I think it's gonna be fun.
I think the lead, my lead favorite is the World One spinoff.
Oh, Rogue Squadrons. I don't know
No,
if. Oh,
no,
you
no,
Andor.
no, not that one. The World
Andor's
One.
about Cassian.
Yeah, that one. I'm not that excited for that. I just think it's pointless. It's another cat grab.
I mean, we'll see. It looks like it has some surprises for us from what I saw on the investor day. Um, but yeah, I think that's what's interesting is like, maybe you didn't enjoy Rogue One, but to me, I think Rogue One is the best film that was done by Disney. That's just my opinion. I really enjoyed the dark take and the emotional stakes at hand and seeing the dark side of the rebellion, but also seeing the sacrifices they made. It was really heartwarming for me, and I liked it. But it's fine. Like people like what they like, and maybe it wasn't for some people. So
Yeah, like no, but I'm really excited for the Patty Jenkins movie, the movie that he's doing with Star Wars. I just think I'm very interested to know what he's gonna do with that, and how he's going to make it her own.
yeah, no, definitely. Rogue Squadrons. That's the one I was excited for too. It's gonna be the next Star Wars film we see in theaters. That's gonna be huge. I can't wait to see the casting for it. And from what I've seen, Patty Jenkins is a pretty I think she's a pretty decent director. She's a decent filmmaker, and she has her own way of telling things. I think it'll be exciting to see what she does.
Yeah, it'd be exciting to see how far he can go with Star Wars, and that he transfer over from DC to Star Wars. It'll be interesting what he does differently and what he does similar to when he does Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I'd love to see it.
But I have to say, this year for Star Wars fan has been really big. With Marvel, not so much. A lot of disappointments. But right now, with WandaVision coming out, with Falcon Winter Soldier coming out, there's so much content.
Yeah. Yeah. And I really think it'll be worth the wait. I also think that it was good to kind of have a break, especially after I wasn't fond of Far From Home. I didn't really enjoy the story overall, but I think MCU fans needed a break. I think after building up to Endgame and after Endgame ended, I think it was nice to have that break. And now next year they're gonna come back with a vengeance and just show after show. You know, Loki and Falcon and the Winter Soldier and WandaVision and Black Widow is coming. We still haven't seen Black Widow yet, and I think it's exciting to be a Marvel fan, but it was also nice to have a little bit of a breather in between all these films because up until Endgame, they had a movie every year and it was just like nonstop. So I think it was nice to have a break.
Yeah, like I was watching every Sunday night before I watch Barboda. I watch your live stream. You do every Sunday. I always try to support you guys, and try. You guys support me. I support you. So I always watch you guys so on Sundays. So last week when we spoke about all the three Spider-Man, that those things are really not confirmed yet. They're still speculations.
Yeah, and I'm like Spider-Man's my favorite hero, my favorite superhero. So I really hope they get this right. It sounds like too much is going on. There's all these rumors like Willem Dafoe and Alfred Molina and Kirsten Dunst and Emma Stone, and it's like there's so many things going on. And as excited as I would see to see some of them, I also want to see them progress Tom Holland's story. I really hope it doesn't take away from Tom Holland's Peter Parker, and I hope that they let this story happen organically. I hope it's just one-off cameos, maybe at the very, very end, but I don't want to see them like Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield take center stage just yet. I think it's way too soon for a Spider-Verse. They need to build this up correctly, in my opinion. So hopefully Spider-Man 3 is not the Spider-Verse we imagine. Hopefully we just get some cameos at the very end, even like a post-credit sequence. That would be cool. But, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, like no, yeah, like I just feel like that Spider that I just feel like that if Spider-Man does do something, he doesn't do it big.
If he does do something, he's going to do what?
They're gonna do something really big, like
Oh, of course.
they're gonna bring in a lot of different people, and it's gonna set up something more bigger.
Yeah, no, I agree. And to an extent, if eventually like the villain for Spider-Man 3 is Jamie Foxx and Alfred Molina, maybe they came in from another universe type of storyline. I think as long as that's the focus and Tom Holland is the one fighting them the entire movie, I think that'll be really interesting to see. But Spider-Man 3 is not going to be out for a while. There's so many speculation. I mean, I know they're filming it, but I will just wait until I get a trailer and then I'll decide if it's going to be good or bad, if they're doing the right thing or not.
Yeah, but how long have you been part of movie Matrix for?
So I've been with the movies Matrix almost 2 years now. I think this will be going into my second year. I started the summer of 2019, I think. So I think it was like July of 2019, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, it's been a fun ride. It was really nice to have the opportunity to write for the website. I really like to write. That's something I'm passionate about. And we just, down the rabbit hole, we're only on our episode 17. So it was really nice to do the very first podcast for Movies Matrix, down the rabbit hole with my partner, Ryan, at Just Ryan again on Twitter. I'm really excited to be a part of this team, and I can't wait to see us grow. And, if we can do more things and more videos and have more content, more people seeing us, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, so how like I've been supporting I've been supporting you guys a lot and talking to all you guys and you guys are like one of the most legit and one of the most nicest movie websites that I've seen. And like some of these websites, you have these people who are just not that nice, but like you that I feel like you're humble, you're loyal, and you love movies, and you're from different countries. You're from California, Amanda from Canada. So all you guys, when you get together, it's like one big happy family, and you just talk movies and have fun, and not like a website where when do I get paid? No, it's just about having fun. And you guys, that's why, when I got contacted to be part of your team, I said, I want to do it because, I want to be the fourth, the able person to, to actually be able to review movies for Red Type and have my story published and, and maybe see where it can lead to.
I am 100% on board, man. I appreciate your support of our show, your support of our website, and I think you'd be a great addition to the team, Bob. So, you know what I mean. I'll talk to the leadership, and I'm pretty sure we can get you on board. I would love to publish your work for Movies Matrix, and I think they would agree with me. It would be an honor, man. So we appreciate the support, and I look forward to seeing your stories or articles published.
Yeah, because for the few weeks I've been trying to get in contact. I've been be waiting patiently to get my fourth article published. To see where it can go and how I liked it. But at the same time, it's a little bit stressful because I'm doing it by myself and I have little help, like Amanda helped me on and off because he's busy a lot, but with being disabled is a little bit stressful and also have trouble with grammar as well. I don't know how to spell. So, so like that, having my fourth post public before 2021, it will make me feel good and knowing that, that I do have a shot. But I'm just being patient and hopefully, before 2021, somebody to get into contact with me and so I can then rolling with the red tape already and see how it goes.
Yeah, man. I'll put in a good word, and I'll have the head of Movies Matrix reach out to you, man. Like I said, I would be honored to have you on our team, man. And I actually help edit some of the articles, so if you have like grammar questions and stuff like that, I'm more than happy to help you out. No problem.
Yeah, because like I have trouble with grammar, I have trouble with grammar, and I have trouble with with spelling and also thinking about ideas. Because after I published the Mendo story, I don't know what to do next. Where to this story it's so good. It's 400 page. It's 400 words. So what do I write next? And what happened if I don't have any ideas? Well, where do I go to for ideas?
I think you gotta just let your heart speak to you, man. Just keep watching movies, keep on enjoying whatever it is that you like to enjoy, and it'll come to you. Just I think what I found, I've had a little bit of writer's block the last couple of months. I think my last piece I published was at the end of August, going into September, and you can't force it. Writing is a very fickle thing. It's like something you need to practice, but also you can't force yourself to like write something on like, and you could force yourself to do it, but to write something that you from your heart and that you mean and that you really like your best product, you can't force it. It'll come to you, and you just gotta let it happen, but it also comes with practice too. So maybe the next time you watch something, just write your thoughts on it there and that right then and there, and just see how it goes. And the more you practice it, I think that'll be helpful too.
Yeah, because the next thing I really want to talk about, but I did it too early. I really want to talk about having more disabled people in Hollywood, and and how disabled community not getting the love and support from Hollywood as the rest of the people are.
I agree. I agree. I mean, I don't know how to open that door just yet, but I think that's you're speaking to a community that definitely needs more representation and needs a voice. Um, yeah, I agree.
That's why my YouTube channel and all my social media are just pure positivity. I try to tell people, listen, you're following me, you follow me, that good. I like how people follow me, but when I work with people on my YouTube channel, I let them know ahead of time that I'm disabled. If you have a problem with working with me, just block me and we can move on or separate and all of that because if people don't want to work with me because I'm disabled, why work with me anyway if you can't appreciate who I am?
Yeah, no, definitely. But that's also why I had no problem coming on because I want to support you and help you out. So again, I'm happy to be here, man.
No, like I want you here because I wanna actually sit down with someone to move with someone you died and really talk to you guys and maybe get a better idea about movie mate with the team with the right fit for me and also for months and hopefully 2021 will be the year to happen. I'm trying to get Amanda on the YouTube channel. I'm trying to get her for her to come on for 1 hour and to talk to me. To talk to me about movies because me and Hope been DM me for the past summer and I don't want to get her on the YouTube channel and maybe meet her face to face because I've been talking to her through DM.
Yeah, no, definitely, man. I think those kind of things can be arranged and just give it some time, and we'll probably get all those things together.
Yeah, yeah, no, but like, what do you think gonna happen next with Luke with Luke in the Mandalorian? Do you think there gonna be any like? Do you think with Luke coming in the Mandalorian that gonna open the door to him coming back or no?
I think that was a one-off instance, and I wouldn't want them to beat a dead horse. So I'm happy with it. I enjoyed the moment for what it was, but I would prefer it if Luke doesn't come back on the Mandalorian at all. And if they do a Jedi Academy series with Luke at the helm, that would be interesting to me. But like you said earlier, we know Luke. We've seen a lot of him. I don't think it's necessary to just bring him back just to please fans. So I think the moment we got at the end of the Mandalorian was good enough. I don't want to overdo it, and I don't want, another series just focused on him. I think there's other stories we can tell.
True, like Otto, you're here right now. um, you know, yesterday night, I announced that I'm doing another Baby Yoda 2021. So I wanted to know if you and a group of your people would possibly do a story involving Baby Yoda and maybe hype it up and getting more people involved because did the fan event, but I'm doing it for Baby Yoda and also I'm doing it for the Star Wars fan because we need more happiness and that's why I bought would you be interested in in being part of it?
I'd love to support and help out, man. I'm pretty good with promoting, like if that's what you want to do. And yeah, man, just keep shooting me your ideas for that and like the dates and between me and some of my other co-hosts, I'm sure we could help out. Not a problem. I could plug you on the Down the Rabbit Hole show and keep people aware of it. And yeah, no problem.
Yeah, definitely, definitely because because I want to put it to do like a headline story about it, just talking about Baby Yoda and maybe interviewing me, talking about Baby Yoda and what it really inspired me to to do this event.
Yeah, and I think the concept of spreading positivity is wonderful. I think we need more of that. I also think it would be beneficial if we had a cause for it too. I don't know how we can put that together, but that would be cool. Positivity and helping like the community. Like, yeah, if we could figure that out, I'll support it 100% and help you out.
The problem with putting a thought is that it's a funny story. During we thought the Baby Yoda I had to go and I emailed them saying, "Oh, is it okay if I do Baby Yoda?" And they no, you can't. We don't even permit it. But I did it anyway because I wasn't doing any money. So having a cause, um, I don't want to have a lawsuit. That's the only problem.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Well, yeah, if it's just for fun, I'm all for it, man. I think Grogu needs more love, and I mean he gets enough love, but I think an event to celebrate Grogu is wonderful. So
Yeah, that having an event dedicated to him. Oh, that would be really nice. Like yeah, I did announce it yesterday. I'm gonna be doing it. I'm gonna be doing it. A small event in May the 4th. I'm doing like a small event. Then for the whole month of November, it's gonna be Baby Yoda Baby Yoda 2021, a whole month dedicated to Baby Yoda and dedicated to Star Wars fans.
that would be awesome. And I love May the 4th. I cannot wait. It's always a great time, and I always have like my own fun little things that I'll watch it that day. Just have a Star Wars marathon and show my kid, and it's fun. So yeah, that'd be cool. May 4th is always an exciting time.
Yeah, so doing though, I did. I want to do two events. I want to do one small event. I want to do one big event. Or one, I wanted to, to have more fun and have a whole month dedicated to Baby Yoda and Mandalorian and just Star Wars in general.
I'd appreciate that positivity, man. And I think other fans would enjoy it. I think it'll definitely be a good way to engage with new followers and new Star Wars fans too.
Yeah, like I have more engagement with Baby Yoda from November from Instagram and Instagram and YouTube. From Twitter, it wasn't so much of interaction, but YouTube and Instagram were more involved. So the platform gonna be Instagram and YouTube. Twitter, I don't know how people did get involved. That's the thing. Like I don't know how Twitter did get involved with it.
I mean, it's just one of those things. You just got to keep sharing and retweeting. But Twitter's hit and miss. But I think if you have a following on Instagram, that's good enough. If anything, I think some people might say that it's more important to have a following on Instagram, and it's an easier way to reach more people and to get more people to see your content. So I think you're doing the right thing, man.
I have a more following on Instagram, and I'm trying to get people more involved with Baby Yoda Con. I did announce it yesterday, and then trying to get people involved, and then in the beginning of 2021, trying to get people to come on and talk to me, and maybe everything will be pre-recorded. Everything, some of the things will be pre-recorded, and some of the things will be live. That's like we're doing right now.
Yeah.
But right now I'm just trying to think of because I spoke to Amanda yesterday. She's down to be involved with it. So they're trying to find out how can I get her involved to do a 1 hour video of me explaining to her about Star Wars and getting her into Star Wars and helping her like the trilogy more and maybe answering some questions that she had about Star Wars and so then trying to get her on. So right now I'm just thinking of ideas to make it happen and trying to pin down how I can make it work.
Yeah, no, definitely, man. Just get all that organized, and I'm sure it'll come out great.
Yeah, because Baby Oricon I did for November. I only had August, October, and November to get it done. So now I have a longer to get it to get it done. So but I don't want to waste time. When 2021 comes, I want to actually talk to people and see when it can have them on and how we can do this.
Yeah, I think you got a good idea to get the head start. So
Yeah,
I think that'll benefit you for sure.
it will because I'm only one person. So I did Baby Oricon all by myself. So now I'm just gonna look for somebody who can help me or who can help me organize it a little bit more and not help me stress out about it.
Now I know what you mean. It's hard to like try to bring on take on so many like tasks by yourself. So yeah, man, just keep networking and keep getting the word out about what you want to do. And I think, I think you should have some pretty good luck with it, I would imagine.
Yeah, because the Land Baby Oricon, I had like a lot of people come on, a lot of people come on, and and this time I want to have at least some new people come on and just talk to me about Star Wars and stuff like that. So I have a few people I have in mind to come on, and and I'm gonna try my best to see whether they want Hamill to come on, and maybe do like the exclusive interview. I
That
think
would
that
be
would.
awesome, man.
But yeah, like sometimes he liked my movie reviews. Me and him go on, me and him talked a lot sometime on Twitter.
Yeah, no, that's awesome, man. That's more than I've ever gotten. Mark Hamill is such a fun character, especially like on Twitter. His presence is so funny, and he's I love that he reaches out to us. He likes our stuff and he talks to us, and that's just so cool for someone like that legendary to be that humble and that caring of his fans. So, yeah, Mark Hamill's a legend, man. He's a saint. I love him. So hopefully, if you ever get the chance to get him on your channel, man, that'd be epic. It'd be such a great moment for you.
Yeah, no, yeah, but like, if I ever get him on, I'm not gonna do it alone. I'm gonna bring you on, and a lot of, and the whole Star Wars community to come on. I'm not doing it by my. If I bring him on, no, I'm not doing it by myself. I'm bringing you on, and lucky Star Wars fan to come on and just talk to him also, because you know it's my moment, but also it's you that moment as well, because as Star Wars fans, we have to look out for each other.
Yeah, 100%. And I'd be honored, man. I really appreciate you thinking of me. So
Yeah, because because I, to be honest, I've been a Star Wars fan for a long time, and I just watching Star Wars for me had helped a lot. I did you go to the Star Wars theme park in Disney?
yeah, I went to Galaxy's Edge in Disneyland, and it's a dream come true. They really do a good job making you feel like you're somewhere else. And I had such a great time, man.
Like yeah, like when I went, I almost started crying. It emotional because you've been a Star Wars fan for a while. You never imagined them doing a theme park.
Yeah, no, and I don't know which way you went in, but like there's three different ways to come inside, and the way that I chose, just the way it was set up was so beautiful. It was like the side that's like facing Kylo Ren's ship, and that entrance was just incredible. It just really made me feel like I traveled somewhere to a different planet, and I'm so thankful to have experienced that.
Like with Disney itself, like they just did a really good job with putting on with doing this theme park and making it happen.
Yeah, no, and I was addicted to the blue and green milk. It was so good. I wanted to drink it all day. Did you get a chance to ride Smuggler's Run?
Yeah, I actually was the pilot.
Nice.
Yeah, and I went to the one in Florida.
Okay. Yeah, I really appreciate the fact that they made it interactive versus like the old Star Tours where you just ride and watch the screen. I thought it was really cool that they made it interactive and gave us something to do instead of just watching it. So, yeah, Smuggler's Run is such a fun ride. I can't wait till the pandemic clears up and we can go back to Disney.
Then yeah, but no, but did you go to the new ride, the new interactive ride they did there or no?
The Rise of the Resistance. Unfortunately, the day that I went, they had like a reservation system, and I didn't get there in time to get a good enough reservation. So I can't wait to see it. I heard it's amazing.
Have you seen YouTube videos about it or no?
No, I've been avoiding spoilers. I want to be surprised, and as much as possible, I want to experience it for myself the first time. So I've been avoiding any kind of videos.
Oh, like it's amazing. Like when you go. Ugh. you're gonna be priceless. It's really good. I haven't seen it posted, but I've seen videos about it.
Yeah, no, I've heard from people that wrote it that just it's such an incredible experience. So I can't wait to see it myself, man.
Yeah, have you been to the Thomas Land in the one in Florida or the one in where you are?
I saw the one in California, Southern California. So it was the original Disneyland, and they did a great job, man. I can't wait to go back. I miss it.
Tell me about it. But before we wrap it up for today, where can people find you? Well, plug yourself here. Well, where can people find you? What can they expect from you in the future? And any word of advice before you leave?
So you can find me on Twitter at Marcellus Durden. You can see it right here on my display name. You can follow my Down the Rabbit Hole podcast at Movies Matrix Pod on Twitter. We go live weekly every Sunday night at 4 to 4:30. We go live on StreamYard, on YouTube, and the Movies Matrix account on Twitter at Movies Matrix. It's the official Movies Matrix podcast. We break down the latest in film and TV news. And one last thing, you can also follow at the Suit Up Geeks on Twitter. We talk all things geek and pop culture that I don't get a chance to break down on the Matrix show. So it's really fun way to geek out with my three other co-hosts who are awesome. And just check out the Movies Matrix, moviesmatrix.com. I haven't written in a while. I've been a little busy with my work and my personal life, but 2021, I'm definitely diving back in. I'm going to write more. So keep a lookout. There's a lot of great content on moviesmatrix.com, and we also break news as quickly as we can. So it's another source of information for people that want to read and learn more about film and movies that are coming. So yeah, check that out. And again, Bob, thank you for having me, man. I've had a really good time, man.
No problem. It was really good. It was really good having you come here and just talk and talk about all the different stuff and hopefully you can put in a good word with your people at Movie Matrix to get me to make my dream come true before 2021 ends. So I can get the story published. So I can see, so I can feel like I didn't feel like I'm the 14th able party to make the movie review on a website before the new year.
Yeah, man. You got my support. So let me see what I could do for you. And we'll go from there.
Yet, but thank you for coming on.
Thank you, sir. It was really fun.
So and now